time, NHL 24 World Finals in New York. Can I win my second NHL World Championship? There's 6 players in total in the World Finals. 4 from the North American Finals and 2 from the European Finals. My confidence going into the tournament was all-time high. I just came off on a European Championship, one of my best performances, and I really just wanted to continue that in the World Finals. If this would be my last time playing, like going out on top would be the dream. So, let's start the games. The 2 champions from both regions automatically qualified to the semi-finals, and the 4 remaining players played a group stage which determined the last 2 players in the semi-finals. So here we go, the seeding game against Gren. Winner plays the second place finisher in the group, loser plays the winner of the group. I had an unbelievable start. I'm coming off hot in my first attack. McKinnon absolutely dominating, cutting into the slot and finding the back of the net. Awesome way to get my World Championship started. And in the next attack, I try a rebound with throw check and it goes in. Pretty lucky, got to say, but obviously I'll take it. I actually flew to New York 3 days before the games. There was 2 reasons for this. First of all, I wanted to play the North American players with a good connection as much as possible, because the best North American players play a bit different compared to the Europeans. And also I wanted to get adjusted to the time difference. But when I started playing the North Americans, I noticed I have to change some things in my gameplay. First of all, the same defense I played in Europe just didn't work. I played with high pressure defensively against the best Europeans. This year I was way more aggressive in my own zone than I've been in any other year. But when I flew to New York, started playing the North Americans, I noticed that it just didn't work the same. So I actually changed to protect net and tried to be really passive. I don't know if this was smart to do, but playing the practice games, I felt like I needed a change defensively, and Protect Net seemed a bit better. And against Gren, Protect Net was working perfectly. I felt like I kept him out of the most dangerous scoring areas, and he didn't really create anything. And in the second period, I get the 3-0 lead, and I feel unbelievable at this moment. In the practice games, I actually lost to Gren more than I won him. So this was a really nice confidence booster when we played a game which actually matters. You know, I have the upper hand. I did end up beating Gren convincingly and just an unbelievable start to the World Finals. But at the end of the day, nothing was decided in this game. So what did my win mean? In the group stage, Polks went 3-0, won the group. Rex was the second place finisher, Deeks third, and my fellow Finnish friend Temppanen last place in the group. Really unfortunate, but this means I'm playing Rex in the semi-finals. If you don't know who Rex is, he's probably known as the best North American player in the past 4 to 5 years. I'm pretty sure he has the most tournament wins out of anybody in North America. So this is a highly anticipated matchup. Let's start it off. Me against Rex. Winner goes to the World Final. What were my expectations heading into the semi-final? We have never played in the World Finals before, and this is a matchup I'm sure many of you have wanted to see. So I was really excited going in. I knew this was going to be the toughest challenge of my career. And to be honest, in practice games, got to admit, he was beating me a lot. Just my results against him alone made me change a lot of things up. Like my defense first of all, and as you see, I'm actually playing on classic camera instead of overhead in the European Finals. Everything you're seeing is kind of an adjustment to Rex, because this is the guy who I knew if I would beat, I would have a fantastic opportunity at the world title.
He passes it more than anyone, but Carlson is gonna get Regs on the board first as he scores the first goal of our world final.
Rex gets on the board first with Erik Karlsson, and this is what you don't want against Rex. Rex thinks really similarly about the game than me. He's really puck possession heavy, and he plays in the lead better than anybody I've seen.
This is the best that he has felt as he almost gets him with Stone, and he'll answer right back as Lafreniere buries one, and it's 1-1.
First part of this game 1 was kind of a feeling out process. Both of us had the puck for longer periods of time. As I said to you, both of us like to keep the puck. Both of us think about the game really similarly. Second period, 10 minutes to go. And here's how I tried to defend against Rex. As he's really patient and passive in front. In all the games I played against him, every time I tried to be aggressive, I feel like he finds the back door, he finds the open guy, he finds the back of the net. So I felt like I need to be patient. But Rex finds a great shot with his defenseman through screen.
He's gonna pick the corner, low far side, and he regains the lead.
Just a fantastic play, to be honest. I scouted Rex a lot before the tournament. What happens to him often when he loses is that he just keeps the puck, doesn't really go for shots, you know, is maybe too puck possession heavy. And again, I've seen a lot of similarities to my game. That's something that happens to me too. But when he's taking shots like that and they're going in, like, it just keeps my defense more honest. And yeah, those were just shots I felt like I had to live with. 6 minutes to go. Rex is coming down the ice with Sandin. I just don't take my defenseman quick enough, and Rex gets the one-hander. He's up 3-1. End of the second period. Here's how Rex plays in the lead, and this is how you have to play, right? This is the most efficient play, but he does this better than anybody I've ever played. Keeping the puck in the corners, patient. There's still time for me, so I don't want to overreact too much, but going into the third period, I barely had the puck after Rex got his third goal, so I went really aggressive to start the third. I put my forecheck all the way up, I put high pressure back, and yeah, I just tried to be more aggressive. And right at the start of the third, I got some great puck possession in Rex's zone.
Very quick puck movement to try and find something open up. Bouchard can shock and he scores! Great play there.
Come on, Hanky, let's go. Yeah,
Right after my goal, my CPU takes a stick lift penalty. Like, dude, why are AI penalties in the game? Super frustrating. Completely gave all the momentum back to Rex. And here you see Rex just keeping the puck, and you know, delayed penalty. I don't want to overreact too much. I just don't want to give him the free goal. Rex gets a great look, but he can't score. But in Rex's power play, he's all over me. I'm just trying to survive. I'm getting lucky. Demko is keeping me in the game, in all honesty. Again, these situations are tough, right? I have to chase a bit, but I also need to defend a bit, because it's only a 1-goal game. I finally get the puck out of Rex with 5 minutes to go, but he gets it right back. I tried to change my lines, everybody was dead tired. Rex literally kept the puck for 10 minutes straight. Looking back, that penalty just came at the worst possible time for me. But after some tight defense and Demko making some saves, I still have a chance. Final minute, I try to look for the tip. Puck bounces to Harley. Off the post! What an opportunity!
Hard shot, looks for a tip in front, doesn't go. Harley picks it up. No, that one goes wide. Somehow that stayed out.
And yeah, Rex doesn't give me the puck anymore. Again, we've had plenty of discussions this year about puck possession. But this is what you need to do in the World Champs. You can say this is ragging from Rex, whatever, but that's 100% the smartest way to play the game. When you have the lead, I don't blame him for it. I don't think nobody should. It's up to EA in the future to give your CPUs better mechanics to be more active against the puck carrier. Tough game 1 loss for me. Going into game 2, I know scoring the first goal is everything. All my effort to start the game was just to score first. Off the turnover, I find Trocek in the slot, and an important first goal. This is exactly what I need. First goal was massive, but obviously plenty of game still left to be played. 7 minutes to go, not a lot has happened. I still feel good, have the lead. I throw the puck out. I don't think it was a bad decision, but Rex has an unbelievable forecheck, and he gets the game tied with Nylander. Maybe looking back, I should have just kept the puck with my goalie, but I had my defenseman open. At the same time, I knew Rex was running pretty high in forecheck, so yeah, maybe a mistake looking back, but hey, can't second guess yourself. I get a zone entry with my first line, a lot of space. I try to use the pass to backdoor Chabot with an unbelievable interception. End of the period, Rex is coming down, and this is what Rex is the best in the world at, in my opinion. Let's stop it here. He's probably looking for the backdoor first, right? So I cover it with Harley. But then I see he has a player wide open coming from behind. So we play some serious mind games here. I stay with the backdoor just for a bit, because obviously Rex probably thinks I'm going to go defend the open guy. Now when Rex turns back, I'm sure he makes the pass to the slot, right? Because he's wide open, he has his player facing into that direction. So now I switch my cover and Rex just turns back, finds the back door. Got to say, pretty perfectly played by him. He says it's too easy after the go.
That's too easy!
Well, yeah, I guess. I'm just struggling defensively against Rex. I feel like he outthinks me in a lot of situations, especially with my game plan going in, trying to be more passive. When he got the lead, to be honest, it was really difficult for me. 5 seconds to go in the period. I get a great zone entry, find Lafreniere. I can't capitalize. These are the chances I just 100% need to capitalize. Right at the start of the period, Rex is straight lining with Peterson. I tried to switch to Slavin here. It goes to Bouchard for some reason. And then obviously I tried to switch to Slavin, so I'm getting Bouchard out of position, backdoor. Just totally my fault, but I hate the player switching as well. Rex kinda gets the lucky finish, but he had a player wide open backdoor. Just a defensive mistake by me. Literally right after, again, Rex is at the side of the net, tries to go for the shot. Doesn't go in, gets it back to the shade.
Spin move in front, what a goal from Regs!
Unbelievable spinorama, like, this guy is pretty good, huh? Like I said, I'm making the wrong decisions defensively. I'm not totally sure when to be aggressive, when to be passive, and Rex is just straight up outplaying me at this point. Down 3 goals against Rex. I'm pretty sure you guys are aware how good he is in puck possession, so tough spot for me, but never give up. First line, Viktor Trocek gets me with it too again. I keep my first line out there.
Slavin looking for a tip, maybe a shot on, he gets one! Chuck's gonna tip it home and we've got a 1-goal game.
I've gone for those tips a lot, and that's the reason. Quick 2 goals, and this was exactly what I needed. And I'm really confident at this stage that I can score even more. But I just need to get the puck quickly enough from Rex and then not allow any more goals, right? Rex is coming in, great cut to the middle. I tried to block. I think that's the right decision, but Savard's stick ends up at Rex's player's feet, and I'm on the penalty kill. Not ideal. Rex is creating multiple different looks. Come on, Demko. Survive. I'm defending decent though. I'm not allowing Rex to get into the best possible scoring areas. I killed the penalty, but again, Rex gets through the wing with speed. Again, he's at the side of the net. This is the place where he absolutely killed me. I think my defender is there, but the pass goes through. 5-3. I'm in the same place as I was in game 1, down 2. There's nothing much I can really do. I have a couple good chances here, end of the second period. But yeah, Rex gets his 6th goal.
Great opportunity there for Regs. On the right side now, sends it across, it's off his goalie and in!
Off my feet, like, what can you do? But again, the side of the net, the same place he's doing is just killing me. And just like that, I'm out of the World Championships. I honestly feel like the better player won. I felt like the games, like overall, felt kinda even, but then Rex just got into scoring areas way easier when he entered the zone. That was the biggest difference. I felt like I needed to do a lot more work to score my goals than Rex did. Defense was the main difference, in my opinion. Kinda similarly to like it was last year in the World Final against Joes. In the World Final, Rex and Polks had an unbelievable series, but Polks ended up winning the World Championship. Congrats to Polks. Now I'm back home. I really wanted to win. I think that goes without saying. Just sucks, but hey, I did everything that I could. I put all the possible hours in before the tournament. I scouted the North Americans. To be honest, I just couldn't find the answer to especially Rex defensively. I would have loved to play Polks, because in the practice games, I played awesome against him. You saw in the seeding game against Gren, I did great, but just Rex, damn. I want to give some credit to the North American players here. When I started playing the North Americans in practice games, I noticed every single one of the 4 players has a totally different playing style. To what I'm used to in Europe, most of the top players play exactly similar-ish, really puck possession heavy, behind the net, kinda passive. The same things kinda work against each of the top players. But when I got to play the North Americans, I felt like I needed to adjust to every player, kinda what they were doing, a lot more. I'm just straight up ready to say that North American players right now at the top, there's more quality than in Europe. 3 of the last World Champions have been North Americans. And I'm not saying like I'm far away. Obviously I'm close. Just something extra. Something extra is missing. But now it's time for the big conversation. I've been thinking about quitting my competitive gaming career, as you might have seen. Many of you are probably confused by this, so I want to explain why I have this thought process. There's one big NHL tournament a year, the World Championship. Only one. Everything else is kind of small. I feel like the tournaments are getting less and less. NHL teams are not really running tournaments anymore, especially for Europeans. Prize pools in the European tournaments are going down. Like me just putting the hours into competitive play, what I do for one tournament, I don't know if I can keep doing that in the future, especially because I want to put more and more effort into content creation, and then obviously I have a young Eki. Kavik as well, so yeah, that's honestly the main thing. Obviously, if we would have more bigger tournaments, more tournaments to play, the format for the World Championships would be something else than single elimination from the qualifiers. Obviously, I would not even think about quitting, but the way the competitive scene is right now, with one tournament that really matters, I'm sure if I have the energy to keep going for this tournament win like I have the prior years. And it doesn't help when I feel like less people are interested in NHL esports than even like 4 or 5 years ago. The setups for the World Finals, European Finals are worse than what they were when the World Championship started off. We went from Vegas, Gary Bettman, crowd, proper studio setups, to last year we played the European Finals in a mall, the World Finals in in a truck, in crazy heat. Oh, it was better this year, but like you get the point, right? So now, long summer, there's still a couple tournaments, but I have a lot of things to figure out. I will always do content. I love content creation, and this is my job. Yeah, playing tournaments is my job, but content creation is my main job. This is a stable income. And for example, the last 2 months, when I've been really grinding for the world title, I haven't had time to do that many videos for you. I haven't had time to stream. All of the time I spent on this one tournament, I could spend on content creation. I think I will always try to qualify for the World Championships and everything and try to play in tournaments, but it's just a matter of fact of how much am I really going for it. Am I spending thousands to my team every year like I have?
Thank you for your purchase.
It's been worth it, but like you get the point. We could do so much more with our hot series as well if I wouldn't go for the world title, and but we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. Now back to content grind. I think the rest of the year this channel will contain all sorts of hot challenges I will do. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you for supporting me throughout the World Championships. Again, really means the world. Also, we're closing in on 40,000 subscribers. So if you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button so I can get to 40k. Have a great day and see you next time.